Well, it's a rainy day here in Tokyo, so I decided why not stay home, do some editing, and chill out for a little bit. I got some new iced coffee I want to check out though. Did you know that was a fridge? So, apparently this is sweetened. No, in Japan, it probably isn't, but let's check it out. Now there are some, I guess, things I want to try to figure out in the next few weeks that I'm really trying to, I don't know, figure out. Ooh, that does not look sweet. That looks like a very, very dark brew. Let's check it out real quick. Oh. So it's a little bitter, but it is also a little sweet. So honestly, I think this was like 110 yen, so like 75 cents for this whole carton. I really can't complain too much. Honestly, not too bad. I do think my taste palette has changed a ton since moving to Japan, though. I should probably close my fridge, though. Overall, I'm actually pretty satisfied. Let me get some more. I can close it. There we go. Put that down with my tea. So yeah, my lease is, it's already been 6 months that I've been here. Like, that's crazy. So I'm already 6 months in. They want to know if I want to renew. Thankfully, I can renew for like a month if I want to, but I kind of want to move. You're probably thinking, dude, you just got here. But with my new job, my commute is now an hour and 45 minutes one way. So total, I'll be on the train for 3.5 hours every single day. And I just don't know if I can be bothered with that. Now tomorrow, I do have another place I'm going to go check out. It's another share house type place, but it puts me in about 55 minutes to work instead of an hour and 45. So I'm not going to be 10-15 minutes away from work, unfortunately, because of where I work. And now I have a job that's very like in bougie Tokyo, so there's no way I'm finding a place there. But I mean, getting a little bit closer could probably be a good option. Would probably be like, there's no way. Like an hour and 45 minutes one way. Thankfully I get off earlier at my new job, but like, dude, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you think you would hate being an hour and 45 minutes away from work? Do you think it'd be nice? Do you think it'd be too much? The commute's expensive, but my rent is cheap, but it kind of, honestly, like, because my commute is so expensive, it makes more sense just to move closer, because it would be that new amount to my rent anyway that I'm paying out of pocket. So I don't know. Yes, my commute does get reimbursed, but not for a month. So, ugh. My aircon turned on. Let me turn that off real quick. Because while I do really love the area, like I like the two bigger cities that I live next to, it takes me like an hour just to get to Shinjuku from where I live, because I live in such deep West Tokyo. And that's kind of the reality of living in Japan. You've got to be really careful with like where you decide you want to live, especially when you really don't know the city yet. It can be really challenging to find a place and be like close to things you actually care about. Because currently I'm about 75 minutes away from my favorite area, like almost 2 hours away from my other favorite area, and like again another 80 minutes away from my third favorite area in Japan. So it's really like, the rent's great, the house is awesome, the amenities are great, though I don't ever use them. But the biggest problem is just how far away it is from literally everything else. Let's show the rain a little bit, shall we? Now I'm not going to walk outside, but that roars the train. It is super peaceful here, but no, I did want to change the angle a little bit. Plus, it's so rainy. It's nice out. I love the rain, but I don't love always being out in the rain because umbrellas in Japan kind of turn to war because you got to be careful, and Japanese people are super considerate, but not so much when they have umbrellas. So just be aware. You've been warned. But I think even though this place is so peaceful and nice, I would like to be closer to my friends who live in more central Tokyo. I'd like to be closer to work. I'd like to be closer to all my favorite areas because I find myself, I've had like 2 weeks off in between my last job and my new job, and I'd say 80% of that time I just stayed home. And that's like, it just like, I couldn't be bothered with catching an hour train into Shinjuku to then catch a second train to go somewhere else. I just ended up staying home and chilling, and that's fine. Like, it is, like, the one thing you have to realize is once you do live here, it's just kind of like, it's where you live. So like, I'm not always wanting to like, oh, let me go to Shinjuku. Like, I've been to all these places 100 times by now. They still are fun, they're still cool, but there's no urgency. So some days you're just like, I just want to stay home. I want to go to the local food place, get something to eat, and just stay home, play video games, write, edit videos, chill, and that's okay. And I think a lot of people who are first getting to Japan, I know I was like this, I wanted to go see everything, do everything, experience everything, but honestly, like, you hit this wall of like, I live here now, I need to rest, and you have to be okay with that. Because if not, you're just going to burn out hardcore. Because I used to think like, oh, I'm wasting so much time, and I'm like, I live here, I'm not wasting any time. Oh, the train. I really do love that train, but I need more coffee. It's kind of like an alternative like day in the life vlog, because I'm really not going to leave my house until I go get dinner, but honestly, this iced coffee is not bad. Like, I'm quite impressed. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Japan is definitely an awesome place to live. There are some caveats, but none to really, I don't know, like, get hung up on. I'm excited that I will be starting officially my new job here soon, and there are, I could either go through them to find a new place to live, or I could just find one on my own through my current share house organization. So it really just kind of depends on what I want to do. I don't know. I think I would rather like to make, to put roots down and like kind of have my own apartment and like, I don't know, kind of like have that be my home base that I stay in for a long time. Because moving in Japan can be a pain in the butt, and prices and stuff really don't go up too much here in Japan, so it might be a good idea. So I don't know, yeah, but I do really love living here. Some days it's a little bit hard. Some days I don't want to go speak Japanese. Some days I don't want to have communication issues, but that's anywhere. I think overall, my quality of life and just my happiness is a lot more than it was back in the US. So I don't want to take that for granted ever. Plus the amount of support I have from people just being like, oh, you're in Japan, have fun, like, do your life, do the thing, push through, like, endure, and, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I don't know, it's nice to have, like, a whole myriad of people supporting me. So that's always fun. But yeah, this next chapter, it's going to be interesting. Like, I'm excited for my new job. I'm excited for what it hopefully is going to look like. And if I get to move, that's cool too. Moving's going to be a pain in the butt. I'll make sure to document it all. But yeah, my curtain's moving all on its own. But, yeah. But I guess to talk more about my current share house, I do love it. I love the amenities. I love just how spacious, quiet it is. The people here are really nice. The management's amazing. The rent is super cheap. The biggest caveat, the biggest issue is just how far away it is from literally my entire life. So, yeah, I don't know. But I have loved living here. I think I'll probably spend most of the day just chilling. And I gotta edit my previous video that I'm super excited about. I think the issue I'm running into is I want to make it so good that I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to finish it because I did something, I had so much fun, right? And hopefully you saw that video before seeing this one, if my editing is in order. But I don't know, I just had so much fun that day, and I really want to step it up with editing and making videos and stuff. I know I'm new, you know, I'm using an Insta360 camera to do all this, so like I don't have as many options, but the image quality is solid. Yeah, I don't know, let me know down again in the comment section below, like, are there things I should change about my videos or my content or things like that I can improve, because I do really want to be better, and it would be nice to get monetized and have this as a second income, and I don't know, be able to get better gear, because I really do love making content and being in front of a camera. And yeah, I don't know, seeing my channel kind of like take off for me has been really encouraging. Like, I started recording again at like 50 subscribers, now I'm at 277, which is a significant increase. Like, I'm more than halfway to 500 for the sub part, and then I'm at 660 hours to 3,000 is what you need. So I'm about a sixth there. That's how math works. Yeah, I'm about a little over a sixth with my hours, and I'm more than halfway with my subs, so that's exciting. But again, I'm making all this like for fun, for myself, and for my family back home, so they know I'm still alive. But anyway, I really do hope you enjoy that video. I hope it takes off, because I had such a fun day. I'm trying to add like fun little, you know, transitions and music, and you know, but I'm trying to figure kind of all that out, because how I've done videos and how I view and hear and see videos has changed a lot in the last year. So I'm just trying to kind of add those things to it. So hopefully it works out. I think editing is definitely one of my favorite things ever. I really do love it. You know, I'm still trying to figure it out, but I don't know, just kind of disappearing into something you've created for a while to make it connect and better. Definitely one of my favorite things ever. But as much fun as it is to edit, sometimes it's hard to know, like, man, is this clip going too long, or how's the music, is it leveled out well enough? Like, it can be kind of like, I guess, a challenge, but it's also fun, you know? Also, why comment section's important, just saying. But yeah, back to editing. But then another thing is trying to figure out, like, you know, like, you want to make sure that you like what you're making and what you're putting out, but also, like, is this transition cheesy? Is this part of the video necessary? You know, like, should I just do cut, or transition, like, or is this music fitting what you're trying to go for in the video? Because sometimes you can really like a song, but it really doesn't fit that vibe, and trying to figure out like what you want to put out, what you like, but also what the audience is gonna want to interact and engage with. That's an interesting challenge too, that I find myself, you know, I'm like, what, 3 minutes into editing, or I'm into the 3-minute mark of editing an 18-minute video essentially, and I'm finding myself like, do I like this cut, do I do like this? And I don't know, sometimes you gotta not overthink it, but you also have to think about it too. So just food for thought, I guess. So it's getting darker, but I'm in this one part of my video where I'm like, oh, this is a fun thing. I don't know, it's exciting. I really hope you guys like this video that is coming out before this video. This is kind of like a behind the scenes, I guess, but also a coffee talk, but also, hey, I might be moving, but I don't know if I should. Anyway, kind of a whole mess of a video, but hope you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, it's kind of fun to like go through all this footage again and be like, oh yeah, and kind of feeling all that excitement again. But hope you like it. So, watching back the video you just edited and put tons of hours into is a little nerve-wracking, but when you're like, ooh, I liked that, good feeling. Hopefully this video will be done soon so I can get it uploaded super soon. But okay, let's watch it and see what happens, shall we? It is even darker now, but I finally finished editing that video. I feel pretty good about it. I'm super excited about it. I don't know, again, just watching it all just made me so happy. So I hope you all enjoy it. Hope you enjoy this off the cuff coffee talk too. So yeah, good coffee by the way. I should probably eat at some point, but I'm gonna get this uploaded and ready to go, and then go get some food. But yeah, until next time, guys. May your heart be your guiding key.